You know, hair loss can be a very emotional part of the natural aging process. Seeking ways to curb this process, it used to be a big challenge, but Cameron Fontana visits a place where they can restore your hair, and of course that gives you a great boost in confidence.
Approximately 35 million men and 21 million women suffer from some type of hair loss. And here at OhioFacialPlastics, they're using the newest technology to build your confidence and a full head of hair. And joining me today is Dr. Bopna. How are you doing, doctor?
Good, Cameron. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you for letting us come out. Now let's talk about hair loss and how people are affected by it.
So hair loss really affects people's confidence, and whether it's socially or in the workplace. If you feel self-conscious about thin hair, you might not be as outgoing. You may not really look for, certain jobs and other things. So I think with this technology, we can really boost that confidence for people that are affected by it. Others may not be bothered. They might be happy with shaving their head every day, but for a lot of people, hair is important.
And you guys help build that confidence with this new piece of technology called the NeoGraft. What is that?
Correct. So NeoGraft allows us to do hair transplants in a minimally invasive way. Traditionally, hair transplants would be done by removing a strip of scalp from the back of the head, and the grafts would then get separated and then placed wherever you need them. So whether it's in the front or the crown or eyebrows or whatever you need. With NeoGraft, this technology allows us to harvest grafts individually from the back of the head still, but without any linear scar. So if you choose to wear your hair short someday, there's not going to be a scar that's visible to anyone.
Right, because the other procedures you see a lot of times, like that row happens, where it's like a row of the hair, and then you're stuck with it.
Right, so that scar can be very visible with short hair. In the front of the head, placing the grafts very meticulously in the correct direction and with proper spacing, the result is undetectable.
How long is a typical session?
So a session like that might take 6-7 hours.
Okay.
We keep the patient really comfortable. They hang out in here, they eat lunch with us, and then they kind of fall asleep because we give them a little medicine to relax them.
So they're
it's not very painful.
Relaxed.
Completely relaxed, not very painful at all. I don't think any of our patients in the last year have had to take pain medicine beyond that day of the procedure. No,
wow.
When we call them the next day, it's a little itchy, but that's really it.
So post-procedure, what does the recovery look like?
So because we've trimmed their hair down pretty short, they look like they have a crew cut. And then as the week goes by, their hair starts growing in the back, where we've taken 1 of every 6 hairs. And so as that surrounding hair grows in, it's undetectable back there. In the front, where we've put the hairs, or in the crown, they can see little scabs where the hairs were put in for about a week or so. But as they start washing their hair, those scabs come off, and people easily return to work 6-7 days after the procedure.
Wow, so about a week, you're kind of back to a comfortable
socially, you're back to normal.
And we've seen the results are amazing. To see the before and after is mind-blowing.
Exactly.
A procedure like this, it's so simple, and it's a lot faster.
Correct. It's faster than doing this by hand. So, we used to be able to do this with just a hand punch, but now that this motorized device exists, we can take a 2-day procedure and make it 1 day.
So who are the candidates? How does it work? If people are thinking about, maybe this is something I need, I want to do they come to you, and how does that procedure go?
So really, a good candidate is someone whose hair loss is stable. So if they are actively shedding hair, we need to figure out why that's happening.
So people that are watching, if they want to do this, how can they get a hold of you, working in it more information?
So we have more information on our website at www.ohioface.com. Just calling for a consult is fine too.
Well, thank you, doctor. This
Thanks,
has been
Cameron.
great information.
Thank you.
If you want more information, just contact OhioFacialPlastics. Get your confidence and your full head of hair back.